everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my project pan for 2019. Listen, I know I'm super late to the game, but that's because I haven't been posting videos for the first part of the year, and I honestly just kind of want to get through my collection, so I figured why not? It's never too late to start something. Unless it is too late, but it's not for this. So I have my little bin here full of products. I wanted to make sure that I picked things that were challenging, but not completely impossible. So the last time that I did Project Pan, I just felt like I was going way too far to the stars for my products. Basically, I just wasn't really picking things that were panable, I guess, if that makes sense. For example, one of the things that I picked last year was a Tarte Amazonian Clay blush, and those things last for like 5 freaking years, even if you're using it every single day, because they're so pigmented and the pan is pretty thick. So with that being said, there are challenging products in here, and I didn't want to pick super easy stuff like my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist that I use pretty much every single time that I do my makeup, or a mascara, because I go through those like crazy. So if you're interested in seeing what my Project Pan products are, then let's jump into the video. All right, so I'm gonna try to make sense. Oh my God, do I have a hair on my lip? I did, and I got it. First try too. That's pretty badass. All right, so I'm gonna try to make sense of everything that I have in here. There's not a ton, but there's enough. Okay, so let's start with the face. The first thing I have is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. As you can tell, I do have that much that's already gone, but I was using this pretty frequently and it still didn't make it through a lot of the bottle. So this is definitely something that I want to get through. Also, it's just something that I want to use because I love what this does for my skin. Basically, it makes my skin a little bit tacky to where my foundation adheres to it really well. And it also hydrates my skin, which is what I need because I'm a Florida girl and I'm in the sun a lot. So my skin needs to be hydrated. So that's what I have for one of my primers. The second one is the Tarte Poreless Mattifying Primer. Oh my God, I love this stuff for my T-zone because your girl's got some big ass pores, like huge, especially on my nose. And I did so good with my foundation today that you can't really see them. So that's awesome. But for this, I believe this was in my Project Pan for last year. Honestly, last year's Project Pan was a total shit show because I didn't really finish it and I wasn't consistent with it. So prayers that this one goes way better. But I love this primer a lot, especially for the winter months or any time that I don't take good care of my skin and my pores start to open up and say hello to the world. I just throw this on my face and it makes everything smooth and it makes every, little pore go away and disappear. So it's a really good primer. Also, there's quite a bit in here and you just need a little dab. A dab will do ya. So I'm not sure how this one's gonna go, but I do know that I use it quite frequently whenever my skin is having a freak out. So for foundation, I have 2, and I picked 2 because I'm tan right now. So my tan one is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Fluid Foundation. This one's in the shade Awakened RG45. So I love this foundation. It's what I have on my skin today with some magical powder over top of it, which if you haven't seen that video for this makeup tutorial, it was released on Monday, which was 2 days ago. So go check it out. But I love this foundation so much. It keeps my skin looking healthy throughout the day. It doesn't really move, and I'm super excited that I finally found a powder that works really well with it because the foundation itself is beautiful. And then I also have the Healthy Foundation by Physicians Formula. This one's in the shade LN3, and this one is like I can be whatever shade I want to be, and I can still wear this unless I'm really tan, which is why I have this one. So this is going to be my summer shade that I'm going to try to really get through over the next 4 to 5 months because I have been out in the sun quite a bit. I've been trying to spend my life outdoors and it's been a good time. So this will help with that. And then I have my everyday foundation for when I'm not tan and for when the winter comes and it's cold outside and I don't want to do anything. So those two are my foundations for this year. And then my concealer is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This one is in the shade Medium Light Neutral. This works for me whenever I'm tan, whenever I am not tan. It's just a really great shade because it brightens up my under eyes if I'm tan, but not white, like super, super white underneath the eyes. But it also works well whenever I am not tan because it's kind of just my normal shade. And I know without a doubt that I'm going to be getting through this. You can already tell that I have some scrapage going on, but there is a ton left in this tube. So I feel confident with this one, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I will stay consistent with this and actually do my makeup. And then what else do I have? So for a powder, I actually have the Becca powder. This one is for under eye brightening setting powder. The reason I didn't put my Cover FX powder or any of my other powders in here is because I know that I will likely go through those, especially my Cover FX one. But this one I really, really like for under the eyes. But whenever I have a translucent powder, I tend to just slap that on underneath my eyes. So this will really force me to use this whenever I'm also using another translucent powder for the face. So I'm excited to dig into this some more. We'll see how that goes, if I, you know, fall off the rails or not. And I don't have any eyeshadows in here because, to be completely frank, I know myself and eyeshadows are my weakness. So if there is anything that I'm going to be purchasing over the next couple of months, it will be eyeshadows or eyeshadow palettes. And I already have a ton. So the idea of trying to pan an eyeshadow or an eyeshadow palette is just not going to be realistic for me. But I do have a little eyeliner. This is the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. I'm pretty sure they don't even sell these anymore. I don't know why, because they were fantastic. But this one is in the shade Honey Dude. If you've been around my channel for a hot minute, then you know that I love this shade. It's just a flesh color right here, and I love to put this in my waterline anytime I want my eyes to brighten up. So if I use a smoky eye or an everyday eye, I just like to use this to make sure that my eyes don't look squinty and I still can see my big, beautiful eyes that I have. So I love this, and there's quite a bit left. Well, I don't want to screw all the way up, but you can tell like there's definitely a lot left, and that's not even all the way to the top. So that one will be interesting to see if I can get through that. And then, oh, I lied. I do have an eyeshadow in here. So this is the Stila, what are they called? The Shimmer and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. This one's in the shade Boheme. Oh, I love this eyeshadow. It's so good. It's really close to Grace, which is what I have on my eyes today, all over my lid. It's really beautiful. It's really, really close to that. So it's kind of like a gunmetal gray with a little bit of rose gold, but it doesn't have, it's more of a taupe. Whereas this shade Grace that I have on my lids right now has more of a silver purple tone to it. Whereas this just looks straight taupe to me. So I love these eyeshadows. They're super easy to work with. They're not crazy intense. Well, okay, I don't want to sell them short. They are really, really intense, but they don't look like shit on your eyes. Like, they don't look like a super chunky glitter like you're about to go out to the club. They can be worn every single day. Like, I could wear this to work on my inner corner, and it's just really flattering on the eyes. So I'm hoping to be able to get through this one. I do have five. I have 5 of them. Where's my other one? Because I have a green. I should probably find that. But anyways, I love those eyeshadows. So I'm excited to see how I get through that. And then I have 3 lipsticks. So I went through my lipstick collection, which again is very similar to my eyeshadow collection. I have way too many. But I wanted to make sure that I was picking based on the season. So first off, for summer, I have the Dose of Colors lip gloss in the shade Spill the Deets. This is what the color looks like. It's just a really beautiful kind of baby doll rosy pink. It's the shade that I have on my lips right now, and I feel like this is the perfect pink to wear throughout the entire year. It's something that is really flattering for the spring and summertime, but it's something that I could also pull off if I'm wanting to do kind of like a flirty, sweet look during the fall and the winter months. And then I also have Cookie, which is a lippy stick by ColourPop. And this is just a really beautiful everyday kind of nude shade. So it's right here. I could wear this with makeup, without makeup. It's just one of those colors that I could wear year round because it has a little bit of a peachy tint to it, which looks flattering with cool tones or warm tones. And honestly, it's one of my favorite nudes of all time. And I love the formula of this specific one. It is a matte shade, but it doesn't feel matte and it doesn't really look super matte either. It has a little bit of a sheen to it and it's just gorgeous. So I'm excited to kind of get through that. And then for more of my winter months or my fall months, whenever I'm wanting to rock something a little bit more bold, I decided to go with Gerard Cosmetics 1995 Bullet Lipstick. This is just a really beautiful red shade. It is a brick red, which looks really good on my skin tone. Sometimes if I go too bright, it looks a little bit funny and off, especially if I'm not using super intense eyeshadows. So this is like the perfect shade that I could use with minimal makeup or a lot of makeup. It's just really gorgeous. So that's pretty much it, you guys. I'm excited about this because I feel like it's gonna help me with getting through my makeup collection, which is one of my major goals for 2019, is just to actually use the products that I have instead of continuously purchasing things whenever I have makeup that's just going old. I feel like that's really wasteful, and I understand that people who have a really large makeup collection tend to be doing this full time, like they're uploading videos every single day, or they get PR packages quite often. So that's just not my case, which is why I'm trying to really push through the makeup collection that I have right now so that when the time comes, I'm not wasting makeup and wasting product, because I'm just trying to be more mindful of that in general and just making sure that I'm not throwing away stuff just because I'm not using it. Like that just, I don't know, doesn't sit super well with me. So we'll see how it goes. I'm really excited for this year and for this year's project pan. Let me know what kind of products are in your project pan for 2019 down below in the comments. I would love to see what you are trying to get through. And that's going to conclude this video. So I will see you in my next one.